everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a Snow White makeup tutorial. First of all, I'm just going to do a basic Snow White look and then pop the wig on, just so you can see what that looks like, and it's really simple and easy to do. And then I'm going to create a Halloween look in case you want a scary Snow White for Halloween this year. So this is one of my favourite face products. It's by Face Theory. It's Renewal Cream. So we're just going to start by applying that to our skin. Make sure you're wearing a top you don't mind getting makeup on, like an old vest top or something like that. Try and have your décolletage chest area out. So after applying your moisturiser, we are now going to apply your favourite primer, whatever that might be, whatever that might be, as long as it's mattifying. This is the Onyx primer from Revolution, and it goes on black. How strange, I've never used a black primer before. My skin looks grey. Okay, so we're just going to let that dry. Now for foundation, I'm going to be using the NARS foundation in Deauville. I don't know if you can read that there. Now make sure you use a foundation that is quite a bit lighter than your actual skin. I mean, if you want to go all out, you can use white face paint. But, I mean, Snow White is white, but she's not a ghost. Now the good thing about this look is it doesn't really matter if you use a foundation which causes flashback. Unfortunately, NARS is one of those. Okay, now my skin is nice and pale and Snow White-like. I'm going to set my foundation with my MAC Studio Fix powder, which looks a bit like this. Now if you ever want to look pale in a photo, use this. I was working for a fashion website once, and someone recommended this product to me. And I used it on a set with some models, and unfortunately it caused flashback, so I had to take it off, and I've never used it again in a professional manner, and I never will. However, Snow White is the perfect time for me to use this, probably the only time I'm going to be able to get to use it. Now I know this may sound strange, but if you have red ears or very tanned ears, you may also have to apply the foundation to your ears as well. People forget about the ears. You can also use this Rimmel Stay Matte powder as well to set it on top, but it is a bit thicker, so you will have to really work it to get the powder out. So the blusher I'm going to be using today is from my Becca palette. This is the Becca Chrissy Teigen palette. Make sure you do a circular motion so you get that Disney blush cheek look. Sounds really weird. Disney blush cheek look. Then I'm just going to take a little bit of the illuminating highlighter here. Okay, so Snow White's nose is obviously a lot smaller than mine. My nose is unfortunately broken and wonky and waiting for surgery on it. So we're going to try and make it look as small and snatched as possible. So you're going to need a very small blending brush like this. And you're going to take a bronzer. I'm just using the Barry M Contour Bronzer Kit. You can use the Revolution Bronzing Contour Kit as well. And just take the medium brown colour and just pop it literally on the end of the brush. So it's not all over it, just on the tip end. And we are just going to draw a very light line down our nose like this. And then to make your nose look a little bit shorter, we're also going to take a little piece of this normal brown colour, and we're just going to put it under here. So in between your two nostrils, like this. I'll be honest, being a children's entertainer, I don't often get asked to do Snow White. It's not a popular one. You then want to take an even thinner brush, like this. And we are going to put a very light concealer or foundation, something that's much lighter than your current skin, even lighter than your Snow White skin that you've got at the moment. And we're just going to pop it, sounds so weird, inside your nostril like this, and then on that side. Basically just do a little circle like this inside your nostril, and it makes your nostrils look a bit smaller. And then with that same brush, you are going to just pop a little line in between those two lines you did earlier, as straight as you possibly can, which is hard with a broken nose. And then you're going to put 2 lines either side of the 2 contour bronzed lines you did. So make sure you don't go over the line. And then we are just going to take the brush that we did the bronzer with earlier, give that a little bit of a clean, and we're just going to blend those bronzer lines again. So it's up to you if you want to use powder or if you like to use liquid. Everybody contours differently. The last thing you want to do is you want to take something really, really thin, a bit like one of these eyebrow brushes. Just dip it into your bronzer, just so you've got it on the tip, literally the tiniest bit like this, and you are going to pop it just above the tip of your nose like this, like that, so it's curved around, and it's almost like you're going to draw the end of your nose. And then with a clean brush, you are literally just going to blend in that circle line so it doesn't look as harsh. And then take the highlighter that you used for your cheeks and then just pop a little bit of it onto your nose. I'm just going to use my finger just so it goes in that circle. And it really does help to lift the nose up. Now, if you have quite thick eyebrows, you can always glue them down and put some concealer over the top. I haven't got the biggest eyebrows, to be honest. I'm quite lucky when it comes to stuff like this. Now with the tip of the eyebrow here, what you want to do is kind of flick it up so it's coming down like this. Can you see that? And this is going to give like a kind of sad like look, which is what Snow White has. And you're going to draw along the top of your eyebrow and create like a little arch like this. So it's like, ooh. I don't know what that noise is. Down, up, and down. So down, up, and down. Here we are, so they kind of go like this. And now I'm going to use my Maybelline Lash Primer. This is really rare. It's the Lash Sensational Eyelash Primer. It came out as a set a couple of years ago and they stopped doing it. And now they only do it as part of a gift set with other makeup items, which I'll link below. You have to wait for the lash primer to dry before you put the mascara on. I'm just going to take a really, really thin paintbrush, face painting brush, and some white face paint. Now, if you have sensitive eyes, please do not put face paint near your eye. Just simply use a white eyeliner, or you can completely skip this part altogether. I'm just going to run along the, not completely the inside of my waterline, but just on the outside of it. So I'm just going to let that dry for a minute. Okay, now apply your mascara. How good do these lashes look? Okay, so for the liner underneath, you are going to do a similar shape to what you did with the eyebrow, but upside down. So you're going to kind of go from down to up, like that, and then follow around the edge of the white line, so slightly underneath your normal eye line, if that makes sense. You're going to try and make your eyes look a bit bigger. And then we are going to do the same with the top. We're going to line all the way around. And then the same with the other eye. And then you want to do mascara on the bottom lashes, but don't go right to the eye. You want to literally just do the edge. So you might even just want to feather like this. So at the end of it, your lashes should be half white, half black. If your lashes aren't very long, you can just draw your own eyelashes on with an eyeliner. I'll just show you how to do that now. You just draw some very light lines coming away from your eye like this. And then take a big chunky pair of eyelashes. You can use whatever brand you like, as long as they're big. I use a duo eyelash glue, so I'm just going to put my eyelashes on now. Okay, so now the lashes are on, eyes are nice and big and doll-like. We're now going to line our lips. So I'm going to be using my Sleek Eau liner, and this is in the colour Rouge 307. These are waterproof and smudge proof. So I'm just going to go around the outside of my lip. And always make sure you give yourself a nice pointy cupid's bow. And now I'm just going to fill in my lips with that liner. And I'm now going to finish off with a beautiful red lipstick. This one is one of the Vice lipsticks from Urban Decay. Look at the packaging of this, can I just say? It's so nice and sleek. It's got the Urban Decay logo on the side there. Ooh, that is beautiful. I almost don't want to use it. The perfect point is the perfect place where you can put your cupid's bow. So you're going to start there, work your way down and around. And for the last stage of the makeup, I'm just going to use my Collection Primed and Ready Mattifying Makeup Fixing Spray. Okay, so now I'm just going to pop the wig on and show you what the whole finished look looks like. Don't I look attractive? Oh, I love it! It's so cute. And voila, there is your simple Snow White finished look. Please do not forget to like and subscribe if you liked this video. Obviously I will list all products below. If this is good enough for you and this is how you want to look for your Halloween, then our video finishes there. But if you dare, please carry on watching and we will zombify our Snow White after she's eaten her poisonous apple. Ha ha ha!